The sun rose slow over the Grand Canyon's jagged rim, painting the stone red as Dana Blake stepped onto the Tanner Trail in May 2014. A photographer with fire in her soul, she was chasing the perfect shot, alone but prepared. Nobody knew that morning would be her last. Park rangers found her tent, her boots, her life, left behind like she dissolved into the air. But the canyon kept her secret. 10 years later, a survivalist named Eli Romero followed her trail, uncovering clues that whispered of something darker. What he found wasn't just Dana's story. It was a warning. I'm curious, where are you watching from today? If you're hooked on these mysteries, hit subscribe, because tomorrow's episode is wilder than this one. Dana Blake wasn't like most hikers. She didn't chase thrills or post selfies for likes. At 29, she lived for the wild, her camera catching moments others missed. Her sister Rachel called her restless, always a step ahead, always chasing light. Dana's photos were raw. Cliffs bleeding gold, rivers carving stone, no filters, just truth. She'd hiked alone before, trained in survival, packed light, but smart. Her green journal held every detail. Weather, routes, the smell of sage before rain. The Grand Canyon was her next canvas. She picked the Tanner Trail, steep and brutal, dropping 4,460 feet to the Colorado River. Not many chose it. Dana did. She planned it for months. Her email to Rachel was clear. 2 nights. Camp by the river, shoot the cliffs at golden hour, hike out Sunday. She attached a PDF, GPS points, water caches, backup routes. She wasn't reckless. Her 65-liter Osprey pack held a Nikon D7000, 2 SD cards, for liters of water, a filter, a satellite beacon. She sketched maps each morning, noting shadows and light. She wanted one shot, the canyon glowing gold over the river. She called it erosion light. It was supposed to anchor her next gallery show. On May 23, 2014, she signed the trailhead log. Neat handwriting. Dana Blake, Tanner Trail, 2 nights, river camp. A ranger noted her Subaru's parking pass. A hiker saw her at 8:30 a.m., dark green pack, camera case slung over her shoulder, moving steady. She nodded, didn't stop. By noon, the canyon hit 95 degrees Fahrenheit. No clouds, just heat and silence. Somewhere after that, Dana vanished. No distress call, no beacon, no trace. Her car sat untouched for 3 days. Rangers found her tent by the river, tidy, stakes firm. Inside, a titanium pot with scorched quinoa, boots lined up, socks folded. Her pack, food, first aid, untouched. But her camera was gone. They found it nearby, face down in sand, battery fine, lens clean. The SD card slot was empty. No footprints led away. No signs of a fight. It was like she stood up mid-meal and melted into the rock. The search started fast. Helicopters buzzed the canyon. K-9 units sniffed the trail. Volunteers scoured ledges, calling her name. The Colorado River was dragged mile by mile. Nothing. No heat signatures. No gear, no body. A volunteer said, "It's like she melted into the rocks." By day 4, it was on coffee cups at base camp. The search lasted 9 days. Rachel stayed longer, sleeping in Dana's tent, staring into the dark. The canyon didn't answer. It never does. Online, her story exploded. That Ranger Cam photo, Dana smiling at 6:42 a.m., went viral. Some saw goodbye in her eyes. Others saw a laugh. Theories swirled. A fall, a lion, a planned escape. But Rachel knew Dana wasn't running. She had plans, a life, a show. The missing SD card was an accident. Someone or something took it. What do you think happened to Dana? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading every one, and I want to know what you're feeling right now. Rachel Blake didn't break. At the press conference, she held Dana's journal, her voice steady. If she's out there, I'll find her. If not, I'll keep looking. She quit her job, sold her stuff, bought Forerunner, and made the canyon her mission. Every May she returned. She learned maps, talked to rangers, chased rumors. She marked a side canyon, Blake's Bend, with cairns and notches like Dana taught her as kids. She wasn't after closure. She wanted truth. Year 3, she found a boot print near an overhang. Year 5, a carabiner in the sand. Year 7, a Navajo tracker pointed her to the breath, a crevice locals avoided. Rachel went anyway. In 2017, hikers near Phantom Ranch saw a woman on a ledge, green pack, frayed straps, wide brim hat. She didn't wave, just vanished behind a boulder. No path was there. No rope, no sound. More sightings came. 6 in a year, all near the same spot. Hikers called her the ghost of Tanner Trail. Rachel mapped them. They clustered outside the original search zone. One hiker's photo showed a pack with a crescent moon patch. Dana's. Rachel taped it in the journal, wrote close. The canyon was talking, but not loud enough. Then, in August 2017, a storm hit. Flash floods carved the canyon, and 2 students found a notebook in a crevice. Dana's name was inside, her handwriting clear. It tracked her trip, sunrise, ravens, light. But the last pages shifted. Short, jagged notes. Saw someone on ridge. Not a mirage. Heard something. Not animal. The final line, smeared with dust and blood. It's watching me. Rachel flew to the canyon. The journal was hers. Skin oil, jacket fibers proved it. Dana had climbed off-trail into a steep, hidden crevice. She'd survived longer than anyone thought. Long enough to be scared. Ranger Mark Delaney dug into old files. He found 2 others. Elena Voss, 2009 botanist, 10 untouched. Stephanie Reed, 2012 photographer, boots left behind. Both women, both solo, both near Ravens Hollow, an unmarked drainage off Escalante Canyon. Elena drew odd symbols. Stephanie left a 6-second memo of tapping. Dana wrote of being watched. Delaney saw a pattern. He requested a deeper investigation. It was denied. No budget, no proof. But the Rangers whispered. Ravens Hollow wasn't just dangerous. It was something else. By 2024, Dana's story was folklore. But Eli Romero, a survivalist of the YouTube channel, Bone Dust, couldn't let it go. He heard about the Tanner Trail ghosts in Utah, dug into forums and filed permits. He retraced Dana's route. Same trail, same camps, body cam rolling. The canyon felt alive, wind screaming, crows staring. His gear moved at night, slightly, never stolen. On day 3, he found stones stacked in spirals, arrows, a faceless figure carved on a ledge. No footprints, but a fresh pine cone sat in one miles from any pine. His drone glitched, footage flickering. At night, he heard whispers, not words, just rhythm. His GoPro caught a spike at 3:18 a.m. 2 voices, one sharp, one wet. A rock near his tent had Dana's handwriting. Don't sleep near the water. What's creeping you out most about this? The carvings? The whispers? Let me know below, and let's keep this mystery alive together. Eli pressed deeper, past Dana's last map point. He found her pack, buried in manzanita, her name stitched inside. A driver's license, a film canister, a blank notebook. Nothing else. The air felt wrong, still no insects. A fresh cairn sat nearby. 6 stones, not 5. In Flagstaff, he developed a film. Dana's shots were perfect. Cliff's ravens, her boot. Then they turned dark. Trees leaned wrong. A blurry figure stood in one frame, tall, thin, no face. The last photo showed a hand reaching for the lens, moving fast. Eli posted one image online from Dana Blake's film. May 24th, 2014. Zoom in. It hit 1 million views in hours. Some called it real, others a hoax. Hikers messaged him. I saw that figure too. Eli deleted the post, packed a Jeep, and went back. No cameras, just knives, GPS, and Dana's photo. He reached a hidden cave, low and cold, smelling of rust. Inside, old gear rotted, buckles, canvas, a child's glove. Symbols covered the walls, spirals, arrows, names. One read DB, October 1st, 14. Dana had been there. A metal box sat under shale, marked DB. Keep. Inside were photos, some not hers, a broken compass etched "Don't follow the red," and a voice recorder. Dana's voice played. It's Saturday. I moved camp uphill. Something's circling. It moves wrong. A thud, a drag, then silence. Eli didn't sleep. A ranger named Mike called. Said the cave was known since '94. Marked off limits. Don't use a flashlight. It finds you. Eli met Mara Singh, a journalist. They found logs. 3 women vanished near Raven's Hollow since 2002. A 1991 memo cited environmental anomalies. The cave wasn't on maps. Rachel joined Eli. They hiked to the cave, her carrying Dana's Zion photo. The walls held hundreds of carvings, names, dates, spirals, some from before the park existed. 5 sets of initials matched Dana's date. Rachel added hers. RB, June 12, 24. As they left, a new carving appeared. Yar, June 1st, 24. Back at the cabin, Rachel heard the recorder's last second. A man's voice, not Dana's. Stay. Eli went back alone. No gear, just Dana's photo. His Jeep was found days later. Keys and photo on the dash. A final video posted. It's a pattern. I'm going back to know what took her. He vanished. The canyon kept its silence. Have you ever felt watched in a wild place? Share your story below. This one's got me checking over my shoulder. Dana Blake chased light and found shadow. Her 2014 disappearance opened a door to the Grand Canyon secrets. Carvings, whispers, a cave that holds more than bones. Eli Romero followed, driven to understand, but the canyon claimed him too. Rachel left her mark, a sister's promise kept. The carvings stretched back decades, maybe centuries, a map of the lost. Is it a spirit, a person, or the canyon itself? We may never know, but it watches. It remembers. What's your take? Comment below, hit subscribe, and join us tomorrow for a story that'll shake you even harder.